And anyway, after that, I kind of took on my own students. Acer and Saya, good kids, half dwarf, half human. And I found out that Glass and Glow's big family over in the Kendrick area are tangled in some demon pacts, benefiting from it too. So I know if I was gonna get these demons out of town, I'd have to. Well, I'm gonna bend some rules. I'd have to break some laws. Because, bureaucracy.
You couldn't just make a better deal with them? Or...
Well, not with dwarves and their bureaucracy and their lots of paperwork. So, what I did is I, told my students what the plan I had was, and they agreed. Because if I showed up after I'd been doing all this snooping on, the distillery, they'd say, well, you're being charged with this, and this. What if, say, Airstream showed up, then, they'd just be smacked on the wrist with some trespassing. Forward them the gold for it. So
best to keep a lecture out of your ears.
Yeah, but anyway, when, it was actually your friends, this group, that helped them, push out these demons in the distillery, and I showed up with a local druid. He's not local now, though. He left. Oh, God. Terrible. Oh. Anyway, after that, the Gundrick guard headed out for me, so I went, incognito. Went to an old classmate's, and he gives you, briefly, they sent me to a boarding school. Your mom, grandma, and grandpa.
Oh, so they caught wind of you again, eh?
Well, I mean, I went to, I forgot to mention, between my schooling, after I flunked out of normal school, they tried to send me to this, Starcatcher Academy, It was basically like a school to try and reunite the kingdoms under one banner. So it was the only school in history that had drow, half elves, forest high elves, arcane elves, dwarves, all the races, because the rich people and nobility would be let's send our children to forge bonds with each other, and then we can have more unified governments or whatever. So, they sent him there. Because they're what do we do with this person? So, I trained there for a bit, made some friends, and, I got
some connections.
Got some connections. That's where I met Celiana Rosewood, though she was known as Celiana Ordelia then. And, anyway, I pulled on her, knew she lived in Gundrick, and had her hide me in her basements for a while, so... She has a nice bath. And as you know, she has a nice bathtub.
Very nice. I can see why you stuck around.
And, then you guys came back, and I caught wind of the, more demon activity. It just feels like there's more than one faction of them running around trying to open portals to Borgabar. Every time I shut down one, another one pops up. Well, I mean...
I'd say you're probably busy.
The Silver Ravens are gonna have to deal with it now.
And Kiara kind of goes a little bit thoughtful, and hearing him talk about his many adventures and misadventures, she just sort of figures that she kind of comes to the conclusion, and she says it out loud. She's like, so a lot of it is just being a little too busy to really have her bother then.
Make a persuasion check.
I made a 3 + 2. I got a 5. She's taking a shot in the dark here from what she can induct? Inductive reasoning. Yeah, induct from that.
Oh, okay. So, make an insight check instead.
Okay.
Because, Because, like, you're not going to convince him to talk with a 5 very much.
14
So
plus 3?
17. Okay, let's see how strong this is. Okay, really hope for these guys. He will,
If she can tell either from something he does or does not say, she might understand that him telling her directly might get him into more trouble. And so it's more like there is something that can be done, you just have to figure it out yourself, otherwise it might ruin things.
So he, you see, like, him kind of, like, look a little, like he's fighting himself with, like, what to say. And he leans over to you and whispers, you know, there are ways out of it. It's just, don't bleed.
She kind of looks at him. The gear's turning. So there are. And she sort of does this thing where, like, her eyes go away to sort of, like, as if she's, like, scanning the, like, how Oreadr is chatting with the caddy and things like that. It's that way of being, like, probably best not to say anything out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Kiara, having been raised in play it close to the vest, just in case.
And then...
That's just a relief.
Yeah, like, you guys just keep going. After a while, like, there's a bit of a card game on top of the wagon going on.
Can I wait?
Yeah.
I wanted to try to do something.
Sure, do a thing.
Okay. While they've been having their conversation on top of the cart, I want to look at Oreadr, kind of tilt my head back and look at him through underneath my eyelids and like, hey Oreadr.
You see him, like, kind of, like, fumble around and he, like, pokes his head over the side of the cart and he's like, what?
Truth or dare?
It's just like, you want to play truth or dare? Ooh!
Yes!
Alright, I'm game!
Can Ellie handle the truth of whatever the heck Oreadr's got going on in his life? I don't know.
I'm just crossing my arms even more confidently and just like looking real smug.
Alright, I'll play Twinkle Toes, and then he kind of like, he's athletic enough that he can like just kind of like slide back into the cart thing. So
Dukes of
he comes
Hazzard
in,
slide back into the window.
you know, and then like Eravan, who was a sleeping cat, like kind of like scrambles out of the way, and he turns back into a half elf, and he's just like, "Don't do that. What are we doing?"
And just like
very
very confidently, I'm just like, so, truth or dare? As I'm looking towards Oreadr, awaiting his response.
Dare.
I lean in ever so slightly and slowly, and I'm just like, I dare you to. My eyes dart quickly towards Keyanthi and then back to Oreadr. I dare you to tickle your sister!
And he's just like, oh, okay.
Oh,
just like lunge.
does it
You
immediately?
just see him like lunge for Keyanthi, and just go like straight for the armpit.
Dexterity checks all around. Roll for initiative.
Make a con save.
Dex checks.
Oh gosh. This is happening. Alright, let's see. My dex is... I rolled a 14, so I rolled an 18 total.
He rolled a 4, so like you just like
Yeah, you just
like
I smack his arm out of the way, I grab his wrist, and like twist it behind him maybe.
You do that, you're just like, hanging out the window like this, and then it's just like, oh, I heard my name. What? No!
we'll see if he can. Nope, he can't get out of it. He rolled a 1. So, like, he's pretty much pinned on the floor, and he's just like, well, I mean, I can keep trying. Keyanthi, do you tickle him?
Gosh.
Reverse Uno!
Hold on.
Uno reverse, sorry.
Reverse card! Skip return!
This is
Draw
how you
two!
get Stunning Strike before level 6. Level 5.
I mean, you have him hit. You probably can't take him.
Yeah.
I just have monks.
I'm just clapping. I'm just like,
He
yeah.
just like scampered up onto the bench, all
gosh.
grumpy.
I just wish he has monks. Like, a part of me wants to be like really extreme and do like hold person spell. That's kind of a high level spell. I don't really want to waste it on my brother.
I mean,
being a jerk.
do it. Why not?
Do it! We have days on this road! We don't know how long a long and a short rest is. We could just say, yeah, and then
That's
when your
true.
rest is over, we immediately do this. It's a road trip. Time is not real.
Keyanthi is a little. No, let's do this. Let's be an annoying little sister. She's gonna cast hold person on Oreadr.
Yeah.
To the ground. Hopefully it works. It's supposed to be a wisdom save.
Okay, no, I'm curious. What does it look like when you cast it?
Well, I'm sure it's like. Huh? Wait, he rolled a 10?
We'll see. I have to see. I have to load his sheet up.
Alright, you take your time then while I describe what it looks like. So, since Keyanthi magic is red, it's kind of like a. She already has her grip on him, and so she's like holding on to him. So it's kind of like this rippling, ching, like it's covering him in
We're all
like
just sapping, so
it's covering him in Christmas saran wrap as we speak.
Is it like teal, like saran wrap that's just like wrapping around?
Well, the
him?
core of it,
It's like the red-
core
the
of
red
it
one
is
that you wrap
red,
the
but maybe
food
with like
in?
teal sparkles or something.
Mhm.
It's like the food wrap at Christmas, like you said.
Yeah, yeah, you've seen that.
He's just sort of like, you see him like just sort of like be like clamped down like a mummy, and he's like, oh no, wait,
wait.
where do I go?
That's how it is, sucker.
I tilt my head back even more confidently. I'm like, I am entertained. Ha ha ha.
So Keyanthi gets up, dusts off her hands, and just sits back down in her seat. Who did that? Who made him do that to me?
Guilty party.
His eyes just like look at Ellie.
So Keyanthi looks at Ellie too, just like, I'm glad you're keeping the tradition of pranking alive.
Who
But she
me?
doesn't sound like she's very glad about it, as she says.
I just
Orders
like,
turn true
very
chair.
obviously just like who me, and I laugh like an anime villainess.
Like,
no.
really intense like hand pose.
Yeah, like that.
There you go, that's better. Better than mine was.
And some video vibes.
Order, it's your turn. Order.
Order up!
I don't think. Can you talk on hold person?
It's up to
Since
you.
you're paralyzed?
He can't
It lasts
speak.
for 1 minute.
Oh, he can't speak.
Okay.
Yeah, so for a minute he's just sort of like
He's
grumpy
saran wrapped
faced.
to the floor, as he should be.
Ellie's like, Order, it's your turn, and then he just does this.
Order.
We're waiting.
Well, you don't want to play. I thought you're all up for all types of challenges.
And then after a minute.
And then during that minute, I lean into Keyanthi and like put up a small little high five. And I'm like, good prank.
Keyanthi does not return the high five. She's a little annoyed. I did this to her. So she's like, you need to be mindful. This is a very small car.
That's the point.
Good thing you got the discount.
Yeah, we got
After a while, Oreadr can speak again, and he kind of like uncoils himself from these magical saran wraps, and he goes, "Keyanthi, truth or dare?"
Keyanthi is like biting her little tongue, just like, just a little mad. Because she missed the rest of the conversation that was going on the roof that she was trying to pay attention to. But it's better. She just kind of looks very calmly at her brother and just says, truth. She's not scared of him. Are you looking at that list on your phone again?
I am looking at it. I'm looking at it. They're good questions. They're just like, some of them are kind of like
I
too
know, right?
modern. So.
No, okay. So I don't know.
Look at
Out of the D&D context.
Okay.
That's a thing.
D&D truth.
Oh gosh.
or
All right, never
dare.
mind. I'll leave you to your business, whatever this is.
Would you kiss a kobold?
I can't wait to do this when I have Zone of Truth.
Only the truth.
I'm trying to think of something that like a bear brother would like ask to like be embarrassed to embarrass you or something.
I can think of something, but I don't want to feed the fire right now. I don't know if I should.
Feed the fire. He's
Feed
like,
the fire.
what's the last lie you told?
Oh gosh. Alright, so Keyanthi is asked this question, she's like, her eyes go wide and her lips purse, and I'll be like, excuse me? Me? Lie? What the
He's just like, you!
I'm trying to think actually, when's the last time Keyanthi, like, lied? So Keyanthi, she's just gonna insist, like, I have never lied before.
That's one. That's a recent one.
That's the first lie.
Okay, so that's your new answer.
Okay, if you're gonna just lie about it, I'll just ask you a new question.
I've never lied before, Oreadr. Please. What?
What is your quest? What is your favorite color? What
Uh,
is the wingspan?
oh gosh, I could answer this.
He's just like, I feel like these questions would like.
Okay, well, like, listen, like, there's a whole life that Keyanthi had outside of her brother, after her brother disappeared. Like, maybe, you know, she met someone, or maybe, you know, there's someone important to her in her life.
She took on a new
maybe,
Met
you
someone
know,
like Ricky.
whatever. I don't know who that is, but, you know, maybe like him, whatever. That's what I would do.
Like, I don't know. I don't even
Like,
care.
some of them are
I
just
don't
like
even
kind
care.
of intense, like, what fear keeps you up at night? You know, I'm like, what prejudice do you harbor? Like,
It's only a way to get to know a character.
I hate dwarves.
I need it first.
He's like, oh, here's one. Alright. What's the longest time you've gone without taking a
She looks so offended.
Oh.
She's like, X? Why would you ask me that?
He's just like,
Is that like now?
he's like, I mean, Celiana has a nice bathtub, so no. But there was this one time, and he like goes on this long story about how he was like, probably like got like drunk at a party and was lost in the woods for a while.
Went camping. There was no real lakes or
You see Ellie visibly counting out, like, on her hand, just like, when was the last time that I...
No, I think about it.
Oreadr kind of like scoots over a little. Wait. I mean, not Oreadr, Eravan. Oreadr would better.
Oreadr pulls you closer, Eravan scoots away.
Yeah. Basically.
You think I'm green just because I'm Fae? Nope.
And that's algae.
Yep.
The cave was probably a long time.
Like the caves, because you were in there for like a few
Oh
months.
yeah, they're cursed.
But you did have like the river, so.
It was
And
also dark.
Keyanthi religiously uses prestidigitation, so I'm pretty sure every day's bath day, more or less, right?
That's true. I mean, she's like
Hold on.
a few hours.
I've
No.
always
It
been-
seems like this
Yeah,
big reveal.
that's
She's
what-
like,
that's
all
what
right,
I was
fine.
expecting.
13 hours.
I love the sniff, just the holding back. I'm like, can't believe this happened.
I can't believe you're embarrassing me in front of everyone like this. I can never forgive you.
Chris, your camera frozen.
My kid?
Okay, so So is it canon that Keyanthe's answers
No, I think she still would have been offended if she even had to answer it. She's not really good at truth or dare. She's too, like, proud to actually answer.
She starts trying.
Yeah, so after some goading, they come off, and so someone can just take the next turn.
Wait. I know, but Keyanthi will continue it, I think. Should I
Yeah.
ask her? Okay.
Okay. Like she just deflect.
Yeah, she just be like,
at this point.
let's see, she wants to include Eravan in there. So she's like,
Okay.
Eravan, would you also like to play truth or dare?
And he's just like, yeah, sure,
Very well.
of course.
Do you choose truth or do you choose dare?
I lost everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought that's what he was saying. I was scared. I was like,
Don't play truth or dare?
We're supposed to say truth or dare. We asked the question, Eravan. That's not how you play.
I've lost.
Too real.
Okay. I think he would say.
flip a coin or something.
Yeah. Okay. So even is truth, odds dare. Okay, it's a nod. So he says dare.
Alright then, I dare you to... And then Keyanthi realizes she has no idea what to say. And so she's gonna
Knock
hold
on the roof and
ooh.
ask us for advice.
No, she's gonna hold the ooh on the two while she looks around. I dare you to... If anyone has an idea for her, she'd be willing to take. Suggest at this point.
You do give Luna a hug or something, because Luna's just curled up in a ball over there.
I like that one.
How? The next moon. Looks at Luna. Sorry.
Or lick Ellie's disgusting feet. Just walks around. Well, not barefoot now. She's improved. She walks
She
around.
got the
with
cute
socks.
little socks on. Okay.
Yeah, she wears socks.
Alright then. I dare you to take off Ellie's socks and wear them over your nose. For Keyanthi, that's a very, very awful dare.
Yeah, you see me just pump my fist, and I'm just like, yes, freedom.
Let go of your inhibitions. Punishment.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
All right, what does Eravan do?
And let it in.
I'm trying to see if he has a spell to make it better.
I mean, he can druidcraft if he has that.
That's true.
Okay, all I got is that he just you see him just
I
cast.
excitedly take off
You
my
do
socks.
you see him just this movement with his hand, and the little motes around him kind of spin, and then there's just little glitter on him. He casts absorb elements.
Oh.
and then he takes the sock.
What is she gonna do? Absorb my necrotic?
Poison? I don't know. He doesn't know what they
Pulls the socks off and dandelions. He just
I
goes
take off.
outside of it.
I'm so excited. I take off both of my socks, even though he only really needs one. I throw them both at him.
He's just he's a little formal, and so this. He adjusts, and he kind of takes the sock and makes kind of a show of it, kind of flicks it, and then he holds it and goes, yep. Yep.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Hold it over your nose for 10 seconds.
Yep. Okay. You
I will
start
start
counting.
counting.
Sticks it over his nose, so we'll have a
Concert.
con save!
Keyanti's counting really slow. I think she's having a good time.
Okay, so
Aw, yay.
first con save is 14. He's hanging in there.
You think my socks are overalls?
They get washed when we fall in
My
rivers.
socks are at least a DC 16.
What a DC save right there, right?
The second roll's a 5, so he's just like,
No! That was only 2 seconds, right?
Wait, she only got to 5.
You have to start over.
I'm not backing down. Can I like? All right, someone else count a little. I was like, pretty sure that's not seconds. It's just like
What?
he looks to Kiara and says, "You count."
Kiara has probably leaned over at this point and just like, I heard counting. And sees you with the sees Eravan with the sock.
Start count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like he just like he's. At this point, you know that he really just took in like one long breath, and then he just kind of like keels over. He's like,
Oh no.
okay, here you go. Keyanthi, you do prestidigitation, right?
I do.
Save us all.
Please. Now. So she's gonna like wave her hand in the air like a little McDonald's arch. Sprinkling, and it's gonna smell like not like moldy, mulchy leaves, which I'm sure the socks smell like. But like the fresh, winter breeze. Think of your favorite Gain smell from your laundry. That's what it smells like.
We are not sponsored by Gang.
Okay, next.
Fantasy game.
Fantasy game.
Yeah. All right. Michael, you're 1. Luna, you're 2.
Gaineth.
And Kiara, you're 3. And if it's 4, we'll re-roll. 2! So he turns to Luna.
Okay.
He says, Luna, truth or dare?
Okay. She's like low-key kind of like happy that somebody wanted to include her, despite the fact that she was like doing everything that like made her look unincludable and like not wanting to participate. She's like, where are you? It's not my fault, obviously.
Yeah, they're just like,
I'm not a contributor to.
why are they
No.
including me?
I don't want to play.
Exactly.
Well.
Yeah.
Dare.
Dare. He would say, I don't like the D&D dare list because it's like kiss a Medusa on the lips, and I'm like, where
Where are we gonna find one?
are we gonna find them?
So fun dares are situational ones where like you make them be in a position for a specific amount of time or until their turn comes rolling around. Like, I don't know.
Skill rolls like go outside the cart and run as fast as you can to catch up.
Or put your chin on the knee of the driver until it's your turn again.
Or put your
Hi.
hands over the eyes of the driver. Is that too
Or
much?
anytime you talk, you have to put your hand for the duration of the ride. You have to put your chin on the shoulder of whoever you're trying to talk to. Be like, oh, so truth or dare?
So he says, I dare you to, I guess he would just do that. He'd say, yeah, I dare you to go and give the cabbie a little kiss.
A little kiss. Where?
The driver?
Mhm.
Yeah, the driver.
Yawn.
Okay.
But don't let him know it's...
A dare.
don't let him know it's a dare.
So Palumella brought up.
He didn't specify where. So.
Yeah. Okay, she gets like a little antsy because like normally it's like when she looks pretty she feels more confident. Doing stuff like that, she's just okay, I'll try. So yeah, she'll like crawl out and go up to like sit next to him and be like, just kind of like lean in to kiss him on the cheek and be like, "Thank you for doing this for us.
Okay.
It's really
Little charisma check.
charisma or performance? No, performance. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, performance. Yeah, either one is fine.
Okay. 19.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, so he rolled also a 19. So what happens is like you lean over, but then you guys go over this big bump, and you like kind of like lean forward and actually like almost fall off the cart. And it's like, oh, Missy, oh, hang on. And he's just like, so make a dexterity.
Dexterity or
Oh man, are we gonna have
dex or
like
acrobatics?
Either's fine.
Okay.
are we gonna have like an anime glob?
No.
How did I get here?
Oh,
Sorry.
what is this? It's so soft.
Oh, God.
Soft shoulder.
These are my soft shoulders.
Nat 20.
It's very
Yeah.
very-
Yes. You grab onto like one of the levers, and like your weight actually makes the lever go forward a little bit, so like the cart actually like goes a little bit faster for like it kind of zooms forward, and he's like, whoa, but because of the momentum it kind of like pushes you back up, and he grabs you by your cloak and pulls you back up and then kind of shifts everything back, and it's just like,
Does the fear trigger a werewolf transformation or no?
Oh no.
Or do you think that's more of an anger thing?
I think it's more of like an anger thing.
Probably this was more of just a startle.
It's more. Yeah. I don't think it would.
Okay.
So, pulls you back up. Oh. Give me a little scared there, Missy.